Just start your introduction, Akash.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Yeah, can you hear me, ma'am? Am I
Yes, I
audible?
can.
Yeah. Myself, I'm Akash. Regarding my qualifications, I'm pursuing my final year in BTech CS Computer Science and Engineering from SRM. I'm from Tamil Nadu. It's located in southern part of India. Coming to my family, it's a close knit family. We are just four, and it's really like we are so fond to each other. Like my dad is a businessman, and my mother is a domestic engineer, and my brother is pursuing BBA in SRM. So I'm studying IELTS right now for my overseas for my masters in overseas. So I'm planning to pursue like masters in computer science coursework in Canada.
Okay. Whenever you're going to give introduction about yourself, you will never start with myself. I am so and so. Regarding
Okay,
my education
okay, ma'am.
qualification, I have completed my post graduation or graduation in whatever stream you did, and in what year did you complete that? As far as my hobbies are concerned, I'm an ardent lover of, or you can also talk about I am fond of. I have keen interest in. There are so many ways to talk about your leisure time activities. Once you have completed this, then you will say you aspire to go to which country do you want to go and why do you want to go there for international exposure or for international studies or for degree. After that, you will talk about as a person who you are. You are diligent, you are hardworking, you are impatient, or you are tolerant, and you are agile. There are so many adjectives which you can use for yourself. And the last question will be uh, you are taking IELTS or not. It's not required actually whether you want to talk about this. You are taking a coaching or you're doing yourself. There's no need. And after, as a person, that will be finished. And then, if they ask about the family, only then you will talk about that. If they talk about your family, then you will talk in a hierarchy level that my father is this and my mother is serving in this society in this government sector or financial sector, or she's just a homemaker. That depends, right? So let's have a cue card. This was just an introduction which I wanted to know, and I wanted to tell you how to give introduction about yourself. If we talk about, because we are here for speaking practice, and I want you all to speak about a topic and you can talk freely. So today, your cue card topic will be talk about an advertisement. I am writing in the chat box. Talk about an advertisement you watched and you were impressed with. And you were impressed with. I would also like to tell you that one of the student who was my student and he took IELTS exam. He got the speaking cue card yesterday. Then and that was from Makkar only. That was related to um, a journey that was delayed. It is, I guess, the second cue card from Makkar PDF. Just check that, and you can also prepare that. So kindly do that also. Don't leave the Makkar cue card PDFs. If you don't have it, you can ask for me later on. You can just text me. I'll provide you that. And also, now the topic here is talk about an advertisement you watched and you were impressed with. What kind of advertisement is this? Edward, is this? When did you watch? And why did you like? Why were you impressed? And you, if in 1 minute, what will you do in 1 minute? You have to give a mind map technique. Now, what is mind mapping? Brainstorming. You have a minute. So, what kind of ideas will you have? What kind of advertisement it is? First of all, give a very good introduction that do you like advertisements or advertisement? What kind? Why advertisements are there? Why the adverts are there? So, in this case, you can say that. Media or advertisements, they are ubiquitous, which is present everywhere. So you can talk about like that several adverts or ads come on TV, internet, and basically on YouTube. It's about a connection between the consumer and the products. So they can project themselves. The consumers, they can see, they can get fascinated. And some adverts are fascinating, average, boring, creative, adventurous, informative. There's so many words which you can use. Then after that, you can say that I would like to talk about, yeah, turning down the memory lane. I would like to talk about an advert which I was impressed with, and that was an advert about. Now you can talk about COVID or anything which has a theme, which has a message. Don't just talk about anything which is layman and there is nothing, any message behind it. You can also talk about the importance of um, polio drops. You can also talk about students used to talk about a dog of Vodafone, and he was a kind of signal and a connection going here and there with the person. But there is no message. If you want to talk about something, just give a message also. So I think I have given a minute to everybody. Let's start with who's gonna start? Sandisha, do you want to say? No? Anybody who wants to try?
Yeah, ma'am. I'll try.
I want to start.
Yeah,
Who
okay.
said that? Abhay, okay. Abhay, first you, then Akash, you can also speak, right?
Yeah, okay, ma'am.
Okay, right.
Fine.
Okay, Abhay, please start.
Give me 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, I will start.
Okay, Akash, till then you can speak.
No, ma'am. I need few times for my mind map.
Okay, okay. You can also say like what kind of message does it convey? It was demonstrated in a smarter way. It also sheds light on this. People should think about it. And I saw it on WhatsApp groups or it was on YouTube. It was a lengthy ad. I did not like it, or you liked it so much. The products, they were promoting the products in that way. So these are some words which are related to the advertisements, and you can talk like that, right? Anybody who is prepared?
Okay, I want to start.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, on television, on daily basis, we saw lots of advertisement, and not only on television, sometimes in print media as well as on YouTube, we saw lots of advertisements. Sometimes advertisement may be related to product. Sometimes the advertisement gives the information about some product the company wants to endorse. So some days ago, when I was watching advertisement that was related to laptop, that was Lenovo laptop, and on that time I was also searching Lenovo laptop because my laptop was broken. So that time I thought I should buy another laptop, and that laptop was looking very beautiful. That design was very uh, uh, attractive, and the laptop the processor they used in that laptop was latest processor. So I thought I will buy this laptop. For that I went on Flipkart on, and I saw a lot of options there. And sometimes a company use advertisement to attract the customer. Sometimes they also use false statements, because we saw many times in news as well as in advertisements they give some wrong message. Sometimes companies wants to endorse their product. Like if I talk about tobacco product, they also do the advertisement of that type product. So I think it should not be. And apart from that, if I will say, I sometimes the gadgets advertisement always attract me. It may be mobile, it may be a laptop. So although I like every brand, but sometimes I think Apple I like most, because Apple is too much uh, I think a unique design. They always give different style, and so always they knew something bring in their products.
Okay. Abhay, you tried very well. Good effort. But there were some mistakes which I have written in the chat box also when you were talking. I have jotted down. Uh, every day we saw a lot of advertisements. Every day, if you're using about the current situation, means daily or regularly, you cannot say we saw, we see, we watch a lot of advertisements.
Okay, okay.
Yes, the pronunciation needs to be corrected because there are few words which you are not pronouncing well. Reading mode lag raha hai. I am feeling like you were reading from somewhere, but it is not like that. I know. But
No,
yes,
no, I was not reading. I was not. It was generating from my mind instantly.
yeah, and different, different. What is that? Different, different. You cannot say slowly, slowly. You cannot say different, different. Only just one time. That will be only different. At that time, on that time, you were saying on that time. It is at that time. Then laptop, laptop, laptop. You can also talk about the product or the equipment or the gadget. You can use these words instead of using just laptop again and again. After that,
Okay.
you again said, we saw many times, we saw nahi, we see many times, and then product. There is some problem in the pronunciation. Where are you from?
I'm from Agra.
Okay, but I didn't find anything. It is like related to something related to what do I say? It is like south accent, so try to change that. Yes, because
Okay.
it can hamper your speaking, and definitely it can lower down your band score. Have you booked your exam?
Oh, no, no, no.
Okay, not yet. Okay, fine. um okay, the next is Akash. Akash, will you please speak up?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Uh, Generally, I used to find lots of advertisement are just waste of time or it's just eating up my time. Because whenever I was watching some interesting TV programs, it used to interrupt for like 10 to 5 minutes. So I used to get irritated. Other time, actually, I'm fond towards coffee. So every day I've been drinking 3 to 4 times coffee. So I'll be keep on fetching on new brands which are available in market. So that's the first time I came to hear about the Continental brand. Recently it has been launched in our Indian market. So I don't know where is the origin of this brand. So I was so curious to taste it. So once then I was sort of searching where it's available in my nearby places. So I decided, so I started searching, but I couldn't find it anywhere. So from that advertisement, the noticeable thing is like the coffee's color. It's so muddy, and while you're making that raw drink, like just filter one, it'll be like so black and so yummy. Really, everyone, I will suggest everyone to try it for sure in your life if you're fond of coffee. Apart from that, there's nothing much to talk about that advertisement. But it's like nobody is not aware of that brand quite because there's been recent launch. Everyone is fond towards like our Indian brands like Brew or some other thing. But once if you started testing it, it will be so tasty.
Very nice, but
Yeah.
I feel it was not 2 minutes yet. And also, you put
Okay, ma'am.
stress this time. Very nice, good articulation this time when
Yeah,
you
okay, ma'am.
used apart from that. And but I could hear that, I could understand. Yes, there was a separation from one part to the another one, and you have improved now. Very well done today. And yes, there were few
That's okay,
words
ma'am.
which were skipped, as you say that you skipped the last word. And yes, it was here also few words were skipped, but
Okay, ma'am.
next time you will make sure that you won't do that also.
Yeah, I'm just following the words right, ma'am, without completing it completely.
Haha, okay. And you have to jot down the words. Are you brainstorming before the card or not? Before the speaking card?
Yeah, yeah, no, ma'am. I actually made few points. Like I didn't make in a mind map. I just wrote down the points what to talk first and what to next. That's all I write. Like 4 to 5 words. That's it.
Okay, okay.
To keep an eye on them. So if I'm
Right,
done
right, right.
talking about the first word, then I'm going for the next one.
Yes. After Samdisha, Tabu, you can also start. Yes, please, Samdisha, if you can hear me now, you can start recording, please. Mm, there is some problem with the network where at the end of some disha. Okay, Tabu, you can start speaking dear. I'll be listening and I'll be making a note.
Yes. Okay, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Can I start now?
Please, please, please go ahead.
Okay, ma'am. Well, to be honest, nowadays we can see several ads on different digital platforms, rather billboards or social media, television, or even magazines. There are many advertisements which are quite close to our heart and they are very impactful as well. But here I want to talk about one such ad which has a strong influence on me. A few days back, I was just flipping the channels of television and I came across a Bonvita advert. It was like till now, I believe that it is one of the most recognizable and trusted malt beverage of all times. I just the tagline was so catchy that it captivated me, and I didn't change the channel. It was preparing to conquer, and it really caught my attention. My In that ad, I have seen that a mother and a son was there was a conversation, and she was making an effort to make her son win, and she said that winning habit is he can inculcate this habit in him only when she is able to defeat her. So, and one more thing she added, neither the habit can be inculcated in one day nor they are made easily, but she has full determination, and she said the day he is going to beat her mom, that will be the day I will also win with him. So this whole thing seemed to me so inspiring, and I was really motivated. I believe that a mother is a person who plays a vital role in children's upbringing, and she's the one who understands that what is the importance of imprinting these good habits in a person. Additionally, this commercial throws light like on the belief that parents are no longer the bysiders, but they are also the part of their kids' journey, and they are the one who can make them realize the unforeseen life challenges, and they can even help them in all regards. So this was the thing which was very interesting for me. All in all, this advertisement had a very vital impact on me, and it is imprinted on my mind, and it has a lasting effect.
Very nice. Very well done, Tabu. I'm really impressed. You had a very good start. The beginning was really nice. And you have a good intonation. The rise and the fall of tone, that's perfect. But yes, you were using add in first two sentences. Try to
Mhm.
avoid the short forms during the first two,
Uh-huh.
three sentences. Obviously, advertisements are called adverts and ads, but we
Uh-huh.
can use ad advert, but don't use add again and again. Good use,
Okay, ma'am.
good use of vocabulary, lexical resources are very nice, and good confidence level. You use the connectors additionally, but apart from that,
Mm.
after that, I all in all at the end. But you
Yeah.
can also use the in contrast and however or even though, not only, but
Mhm.
these kind of connectors can also be used so that they can be a break. And if you're using these kind
Okay.
of connectors, it means you are jumping to the complex structure as well. There is a variation in your speaking, and definitely you can
Mhm.
score till 8.5 then.
Okay, ma'am. Thank
And
you
when do you
so
have
much.
your
Actually,
exam?
I was a bit nervous.
When do you
Yes,
have
ma'am.
your exam?
Till now I haven't booked it, but I think it will be in March, somewhere in March.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead. You are doing very well. You are at the right path. Uh, do like that and just work on complex structure as well, right?
Mhm. The only thing, ma'am, is when I say I just forget and become so nervous. I have those exam jitters. I forget everything.
No, don't get panicked. It's nothing. When you speak, whenever you go for speaking with anybody, not just speak for a while in front of the mirror or talk to a person who are comfortable you with, and then it will be all gone. And even before the speaking exam, you must talk to somebody in English for some time so that these kind of fears and stress that goes away, and you will
Yes.
be coming back with the flying colors, right? So don't you worry.
Thank
You
you.
are already good,
Yes,
you are
thank you,
confident
ma'am.
enough, and you will do well whenever you're taking the exam. So all the best.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for giving the platform to me.
Okay. Anybody else who wants to speak on an advertisement, or shall we go ahead? Anybody who has prepared? Talha or Bharti, few people have joined now. So I don't know whether they know about this or not. Ahmad and Meena, they have joined later on. We have given a cue card, and that was about um, an advertisement that you like the most. If you want to prepare, you want to join this, you can also talk about this. Other than that, you can also send me the recording personally so that I can check and give you the feedback. I will be keeping these kind of sessions on frequent basis so that you can record, you can have a practice of this, and you can improve yourself in the speaking part.